Fun match, a good St. Leo team. I feel like in some ways that was how we came into an Elite Eight a couple years ago, and some maturity in a couple years helped the way we played. We had a game plan, and I thought actually these two did a very good job of executing that game plan versus St. Leo. Very clean match. We keep stats on how many points we earn, and I believe in that second set I think we earned all 25, and so St. Leo didn't make a whole lot of unforced errors to give us points. So earning points and then not giving them a whole lot, I think we maybe had 5 unforced errors. So playing clean at this point in the game is what you need to do, and I thought we did a great job of it, and these two had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, for coaching players, I mean, until live stats crashed late, you were hitting like 450 for the match at this level.
Yeah.
How do you explain that?
Passing. You always want to win the serve and pass, so serve tough. We did miss some serves. I thought we were, not that we were aggressive, but maybe too careful when we missed those serves. But I said we can miss some serves as long as we serve tough, get a team out of system. In turn, then we can play defense, or if we're first contact and serve receive, putting the ball in Sylvia Basso's hands. She's running an offense I don't know where she's at in the country, but she's got to be towards the top in assists, and she leads our team in how she distributes the ball. So not one person's getting 3-4 kills per set, but she has 5 at near 2.5 or more. So she does a lot, and that's how you have a high hitting percentage, and she's sticking to a game plan. She's putting balls where maybe a split block is there, or maybe a weak block, or whatever it is. That's how you get to the point you're at. So you have some pass, and you have a setter that can really run the show.
Yeah, players, kind of same question. What do you think about just executing this at that level, at this level?
Yeah, we just talked about it in the locker room like 2 years ago when we made it. We really struggled because we were so young. And so I think having the experience that we did from 2 years ago and like talking to the freshmen that are on the court, it really helped get the win tonight. So.
Yeah, I agree. And like Joel said, our passing and setting really changes the game. When our passing's there, the other middles can't leave. And then CC does a great job of spreading it out, so you never have a double block, and it makes our job way easier.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the crowd? I mean, obviously being 5 miles is pretty luxurious.
Yeah.
The crowd, they were pretty loud for you.
And I thought if you were watching, you could see that the stands were filled to the top, and loud as well. And so you never know before coming in. It's finals week. Some of the students have already left, but it looks like a lot did stay for at least tonight's match. So as we move on, hopefully we can get more fans. The rowdier, the better. I know St. Leo, I think that they tend to play just as well in front of those type of fans, and they had said that last night. So fun team to play with that sort of environment.
How do you kind of keep these girls focused when you win a match like that? Sometimes everything's going great. You haven't really hit that adversity, but tomorrow's going to be another battle for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, they have dealt through some adversity, a loss in the conference tournament, just adversity throughout the week. I've dealt with some adversity in my personal life. Some of you may have already known. So if you guys see any wheels rolling around town, they belong to my truck. I have no wheels, so despite being a few minutes away, I still have to figure out how to get here. So we've all dealt through some adversity, and so once we hit that, and that could be tomorrow, or who knows, we'll be prepared for it.
Maybe the players can talk about adversity. I mean, you kind of mentioned the RMAC tournament and how maybe that didn't go the way you wanted, but how did that kind of wake you up better then than now, I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it like that loss was like a blessing in disguise. Like it really showed like we were thinking way too ahead when that happened. We were already thinking to like the conference championship on Saturday rather than like the game right now. So I think going into this tournament too is just taking it one game at a time, and that's what's been helping us so far.
Yeah, that loss felt awful, and it's still fresh in our minds, and we're very humble about where we are, and so that just, I don't know, I think that lit a fire under us. So.
Yeah, I wanted to circle back to players too on just playing in front of a good home crowd kind of, and how's that compared to the crowd you get at your field house?
It's similar. This gym is way bigger,
Yeah.
and so our crowd is way further away, but they still held such a presence. So I think they did awesome.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was really fun to have them and hear them too, even though it was such a big gym. So
Yeah.
Nikki, Kirsten, thinking back to 2017, obviously this press conference was a little bit different for the players that were involved in that.
Yeah.
Feeling after that game, how much does that feeling play into kind of what you guys have going for you right now?
I think a lot. Watching St. Leo receive their trophies tonight was a little too familiar. And we just talked about that loss and keeping us humble. And honestly, watching that and being reminded that if you lose now, you're done. And we're both seniors, so we're done. So that just, I don't know. I think that really helped us having that experience.
yeah.
Joel, thinking back to 2017 again, what's the biggest difference from that team to this team?
Obviously, when the NCAA puts on this, it's great. There are a lot of distractions. Having it in your hometown, having dealt with those distractions, and having a couple years under your belt, and having a group of seniors that understands that they are now going out one game at a time, one play at a time. We cherish that because we may not have done that a couple years ago, and so it's a learning experience. I think Coach Scotch has done a great job in 1 year there, and he's on his way to some good things in that program, and that's a great experience for them, and they'll learn from it just like we did. And I mean, my hat's off to them. It's not easy getting to this position at all, and then winning. You just take it one day at a time.
My last question for Joel. Obviously looking forward, playing the winner of this next game, could potentially end up facing the number 1 seed, and throughout my playing career, I've always looked at it as if I'm playing the best, you got to beat them at some point, especially if you're going to win a national championship.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you looking forward to the most, regardless of who you face next? But what are you looking forward to the most for tomorrow night?
Yeah, no matter who we play, it's going to be a good team, and I want a team to push us and to push us through the adversity that we just talked about, and because I think it's really cool to see how we respond. We've been responding really well, so that's what I'm looking for. If we can pass and serve just as well, and the game goes like tonight, good. But I want to see these girls pushed, and so hopefully that's what we get tomorrow night.